Hello viewers and welcome to another episode of Trashtalk on Lancer. In today's episode, Tortuga. Tortuga is in fact not a person, but rather a place, a Caribbean island in Haiti to be precise. In the 17th century, Tortuga is infamous as a major center and haven of Caribbean piracy. So famous I think some of you might have known it already. Named after the island, Tortuga acts as a safe haven for its ally by excelling in close quarter offense and defense. Onto its stat, Tortuga has average health, 2 armor, low evasion, and good defense. It's also really slow and huge with an average heat cap. But surprisingly it has an excellent sensor range and good tech attack bonus. Onto its traits, Tortuga has 2 of them. First, Sentinel, gives Tortuga +1 accuracy on all attacks made as part of a reaction such as Overwatch. Second, Guardian, allows allies to use Tortuga as heavy cover. Both of these traits make Tortuga an excellent reaction-based defender. Onto its weapon mount, Tortuga has 2, 1 main and 1 heavy along with 6 base system points for customization. As for its core power, Tortuga can activate Sentinel for hyper reflex mode, which basically looks like this. Or this. Or this. This movie is so stupid but I love it. Basically, for the rest of the scene, all your ranged weapons threat is now 5 even if it was less before. You can also perform an additional Overwatch per round for 2 per round, and any target hit by your Overwatch attack get immobilized until the start of their next turn, allowing you to execute them on your leisure. In short, Tortuga's core power is extremely dangerous to enemies that got too close for comfort, but essentially useless outside of it. As for the rest of the license, you get automatic shotgun and siege ram in the first section. Automatic shotgun is an automatic shotgun. It essentially has twice the damage potential of most main class ranged weapon, but has no range to speak of and is inaccurate on top of that. Use it if you are expecting some real close encounters. Siege ram gives your ram attack 1d3 damage on hit, and 10 AP kinetic damage on hit against objects or terrain instead. You might think this system sounds completely worthless, but in combination with some specific talents and core bonuses, those ram attacks could give free damage that can also be boosted with bonus damage. Even if you aren't using the siege ram for that, you can still use it to. Oh yeah! In the second section, you get Daisy Cutter and Catalytic Hammer aside from Tortuga frame itself. Daisy Cutter is a big bloody shotgun. There's so much shrapnel, you basically don't need to aim as everything within the massive Cone 7 area is going to be perforated with massive damage. Not only that, after firing, the blast cloud will still linger, giving everything in the cone area soft cover until the end of your next turn. The only problem with this gun is that it has limited shells, so better make your shot count. Catalytic Hammer is the only melee weapon in the entire book that requires reloading after each smash. Other than that, it packs quite a punch for a main melee weapon and upon a critical hit, can force the target to pass a hull save or get stunned until the end of their next turn. Unfortunately, the necessity to reload after each hit is still annoying and it has a short threat range. In the final section, you get Through Bolt rounds and hyper dense armor. Through Bolt rounds is a weapon mod that let you shoot right through wall. Choose a CQB, cannon, or rifle weapon. Upon firing the modded weapon, the weapon fire a line 3 attack that pierces through any terrain or obstacles, dealing 1d3 AP kinetic damage to any characters and objects that got hit by it. At the end of the line, the weapon now fires for real and determines range and covers from this new position instead. So basically, this mod technically increases the range of your weapon, and it can ignore all forms of covers in 3 spaces around you. However, do note that you can't change the direction of firing at the end of the line 3 attack. Finally, hyper-dense armor. Harnessing the density possessed only by Neutron Star, Black Hole, and Harem Protagonist, the hyper-dense armor gives you resistance to all damage, burn, and heat from attacks further than range 5 from your mech. However, your mech is slowed when it is active, and deals half damage, burn, and heat to all characters further than range 5 from your mech. Both activating and deactivating the armor take a quick action. If you hate getting shot at long range, this could help a lot. As a conclusion, Tortuga is a dangerous mech in close quarter battle that could also serve as a great wall of protection for its allies at the same time. Just do remember that Tortuga doesn't do so well at range that can be measured with 2 hands. But if you do keep that in mind, Tortuga is well in your hands.